Hey, what is up everybody, and welcome to another video. And to today's video, and over a course of multiple videos, we're going to be building a computer. And before we begin, please leave a like and subscribe, and if we can reach 10 likes, that would be amazing. And we're going to be building a computer in Minecraft. Now, this topic does not cater to noobs, so I'm just going to start out the video with the somewhat noobish part. So if you just want to skip ahead, just make sure you subscribed if you're not a subscriber yet, and skip to the next and wait for the next installment of this series, because unless you just want to review your redstone and your redstone skills, if you have any, or if you want to know about it, and let's see, we're just going to be going over all the different types of redstone blocks and circuits and all the things all the things you might see and probably will see within the video. Now, if you're coming here asking for a Minecraft computer that's practically pistonless, I'm sorry, you've come to the wrong place, and go somewhere else, because we do not have any, because pistonless is kind of hard. That would be a topic for another series, probably like next year if we were to build a computer, if this wasn't finished already. So let's get right into the video. And so, for our first circuit for our computer for the day that we might be using, we have the observer circuit. Some terminology you might need to know is tick, which is about this. In Minecraft, a tick is like about like the speed of a thing. It's like 20 ticks per second, so it's like, so think of it like a flash, like. So you'll get this 1 tick pulse out here when you put it in and destroy it, and so this will be very useful, and it will come in handy. Also, when you place it down, or I placed it down backwards, you'll notice that it does it itself as well. It is very useful, and I will not really go in depth about most of them, but they are very useful. We also have the humble note block, which makes noise, which I forgot to add a circuit in, but you see it just makes these noises. It does not have to be controlled by a redstone. You probably can't hear it because it's on sandstone or something. Next we have the comparator on subtract mode. And on subtract mode, and if you like right click on the comparator, you see it turns it into compare mode, which is another circuit that we'll be getting into right here shortly. We also have your plain old boring old lever, and I also took it upon myself to point out that redstone only goes for 15 blocks. So if not, you're going to need to use the circuit that we're putting in as an example on the next one, which is the repeater circuit. Another good alternative would be to use like an observer as a replacement, but it only like blinks, and it will not give you a solid. It won't give you one that's very solid. It will just give you like a. It will just give you like a little bit of a blink. It's very good for memory and timing circuits, especially when things have to go there quite quickly, and you have to get into the device very quickly and get processed immediately. It's very good for that kind of stuff. I'll tell you that much. Next we have the ye old plain old comparator. As you can see, it for some reason it just does that like that, but as you can see, if I press that, it just continues it on. Now I know what that is, what it's doing. It's probably a glitch. So moving on to logic gates. So, There are like a lot of logic gates that we're probably going to use, of course. We're going to need those, so, we also got the miscellaneous section, which only has like one thing in it, with the capacitor, which is very good little build that is very useful in this kind of circuitry. Within the OR gate we'll have, or should I I'm gonna start from the beginning with the NOT gate, the simplest of simple. So basically it's like a lever, and if you press it and turn it off, right now it's in its off state, the light turns on, and the because of the redstone torch. If you press it again, oh well, it's back on. When you turn that on, it will turn that off. Very cool little circuit. And the AND gate. And let's see, the AND gate. The AND gate, what it does is that if we turn one off, that turns the whole thing off. So you see how that works? So both must be on in order to work. Now we're going to go into a more simpler one, which is the OR gate. Now the OR gate could be done with like multiple of them. But the AND gate is like, same with the AND gate, but the AND gate uses a lot of torches and an inverter within it. Now, this one we'll just we'll just make sure either one is on, so like if one's on, it will turn the whole thing on. If they're both off, it will turn the whole thing off, and same here, and it doesn't matter if both are on, just as long as one is on, and that's how it works. Next we have the T flip-flop, which is the basic memory circuit.